Welcome everybody to episode 4, BraHn Gaming. Thank you everybody for the excellent mailbag episode we had. The feedback was great. We're moving into episode 5. We have a couple guests here with us tonight. Besides John, we also have Dan and Grahm. We're going to be playing some War Thunder tonight. Going at it pretty hard here. I'm going to start it off by asking a very important question I feel is dear to everybody's safety. I think we all need to kind of look at this as what it would be the worst job for a mime to have. And I have a couple options here, and I kind of want you to chime in what you think the worst job would be. I have a mime as a skydiving instructor. Remember, this is a guy who will use no words. He will only give you hand signals.
Ugh.
So, is a job... Okay, we have mine as a skydiving instructor. We also have
mime as a news reporter would be awesome.
President of the United States. A mime as the President of the United States. We have female porn star. Would you like to see a mime as a female porn star? That'd be kind of boring, I think, because she wouldn't really say much. What about announcer at a sporting game? Would a mime make a good announcer at a sporting game? And finally, our fifth and final. How can a mime make a good jihadi fighter when he cannot yell Admiral Akbar after every fucking shot, right? So, those are your 5 choices. I want you to tell me which one of those you feel is the worst job for a mime. We have skydiving instructor, President of the United States, female porn star, announcer at a sporting event, and of course the jihadi fighter. Of course, we'll say Taliban jihadi fighter.
Well, you know, it might actually be great if the president couldn't talk.
How so?
Yeah, not necessarily a bad thing.
Because he couldn't lie to you.
Yeah, he couldn't lie.
But what? Okay, so he's not able to lie to you to your face via words. So does that mean he would just do shit and just basically hand gesture lies to you, or do you think
the State of the Union address, you know, wouldn't be so boring?
You're thinking because they're no longer able to say words, because they're no longer able to say words, you're telling me that I mean, they're not gonna be able to lie anymore.
I mean, the only thing he's ever gonna tell us is he's stuck in a box and he can't get out.
No, I'm saying he's a full-on mime. He's got a job. He just can't speak. He's working as the President of the United States.
I would be more concerned about a mime being a driving instructor.
Well, it's a skydiving instructor.
You know, driving, skydiving, same thing.
But here's a guy, you're falling from the sky, and he's supposed to be telling you how to do it safely, and he's just going to be using hand signals. You think you could get enough out of that? You think you get enough out of his hand signals to...
You know,
if
you're going up with a dude dressed in mime makeup, you deserve it.
Like if you decide to take a skydiving course from a mime, you kind of know what you're getting at. Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, you got bigger problems than, you know, than the mime ending you.
So you think the skydiving instructor then is less of than the porn star? You'd rather watch a mime porn star? The lack of the moaning and the lack of the grunting and the telling of beautiful actions.
Sometimes the moaning and grunting is really annoying. Like they overdo it, and it's like, fuck, shut up. Just,
well, I mean, but isn't that what the
bend over and shut up?
So a mime porn star is just basically porn with the mute button on.
That could be a niche.
That could be, yeah. It might be kind of luxurious.
What if it's a niche?
What if they're not wearing the paint?
Make a shitload of money.
What if they're not wearing the paint? What if they're just a person who is a mime without... Now, do you have to have the paint to be a mime, or is the mime the not giving of any spoken words?
If you don't have the paint, that's like showing up not with your full uniform.
Professional mimes.
I did say professional mime. That is true. It has to be with paint. You're right. All right. So I have to agree that the jihadi fighter, well, probably not.
So the jugglers will be really into that.
Would probably still be as a successful jihadi fighter, right?
Because the jihadi fighter is going to use his mime gun, and he's going to get demolished.
What about the rope?
Sit there,
you think he can
pull any of his shaking?
You don't think he can pull any of his friends to safety with the invisible mime rope?
He would try. He would.
And it would be glorious to watch him try. Could you imagine you look on LiveLink and you look, and it's just a bunch of Americans looking at some mime trying to pull his partner away with invisible rope?
But so announcer at a sporting event though. Come on, I mean the guy is supposed to be making a living off his voice. You don't even see him. He's in a fucking booth somewhere. You're telling me that you're okay with a mime being the announcer at a sporting event?
If they put a camera on him, it might be good.
If he's replacing Chris Collinsworth, I'll take the mime.
Now, yeah, those are both good points. Chris Collinsworth is ass, but Yeah, I like the idea of the camera in the booth there. I almost. But now, would you be taking away from the game? Would people be more interested in what the mime is doing, and maybe not so much in the game?
Probably.
And now are you
if
distracting
it's the Jags
from the game?
against the Browns,
It might make them more entertaining.
Yeah, depends
Right.
what game you're watching.
I
Now,
kind of
with
like
the
the idea of the
first
president of the
mime
United States
announcer.
being a mime. I mean, we already got the governor of California being a celebrity, and I think a mime might shake it. Can you imagine a mime during any type of international discussion or debate, like over arms embargoes? That guy would have like the
great.
best poker face ever. Like he's never
yeah.
gonna crack. He's never gonna crack.
he would never overreact. You know.
And you have to imagine the president as a mime would make a great president, because you've seen all the movies where like the president gets held hostage and they're like, give us your code for the nuclear codes. And a mime is not going to be able to give you the nuclear codes, regardless
mime
of how
would
much
be a
you
good
go through.
special
is
forces.
letters. If it's
Right, oh,
numbers,
that's
we're
true.
screwed.
It's not animals or any type of hand signal.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's not numbers, because he's got fingers.
All right, let's go. Here's a question I really liked. You know, there's a take on the old, if you could take a couple things to an abandoned island, you know, what would they be? And everybody always goes, you know, a couple chicks to bang, maybe some a cell phone to call home, and how unrealistic that is. But I like this idea. Let's go with 3 items you can take to a beach that already has women on it, but no men. But all 3 items have to start with the same letter.
Okay.
All right, so
Oh, I
go.
missed
What
that.
do you got? 3 items. You're on an abandoned island. There's already ladies there. You have to take 3 items with you. They all have to start with the same letter.
Number 1, the morning after pill.
Ooh. How many though? You talking? You gotta talk cases then, right?
Crates and pallets full.
All right, so you're locked in with M. You're
Like
locked
a
in with
Costco
M.
supply.
Let's see, Mai Tais, you know, for some
Kirkland
drinks.
Now, is it Mai Tai? I don't know. Well, okay, you got the Mai Tai, but you don't have the cups.
I mean, I'll drink it out of a box. I don't give a shit.
Mai
Alright, so
Tais
you
are
got Mai
delicious.
Tais and morning after pill.
And
Don't say
Marijuana.
Monopoly.
what's
Don't.
left with an M? Marijuana. Yeah, there you go.
All right. So,
I got a
Anybody
solid
else?
lineup here.
That's a solid.
so-
Hey, that's a solid.
all right, I'm gonna go ahead and say John took M. So neither of you guys can now use M. Give me 3 items on an abandoned island, desert island, you would take with you.
Condoms, chronic, and
See, condoms. That's
So basically,
lame.
so far the theme is birth control and marijuana. that seems to be.
and final one, maybe. Fuck.
All right. Or do you want to wait? You want to come back?
Yeah, I'll
You
come
wanna go
back
ahead-
to that.
Go ahead, Dan.
But I
go
want
ahead,
to stick
take-
with C's.
All right,
I was thinking
season
something
M.
like
So you weren't really thinking then. You're just kind of hoping you'd come up with something as you said that.
I was,
you know, I was thinking, honestly, I was thinking generator and ganja, but what the hell am I going to use the generator for?
Well, yeah. What are you gonna power?
your
Well, just
Game
think of a-
Boy.
Is there any way to
Damn.
say Is there any way to say vibrator with the G? I don't want to be picking your
Maybe
items
in like
for
an
you, but I
Icelandic
mean,
language.
we're talking a good old American English here, sir.
The Queens.
The Queen's English, yeah, the Queen's English. That's what we're talking. The Queen's English.
The Queen.
Jesus. Yes. So what is that? Somebody's got to stop their truck from backing up during this thing.
You know what? Maybe you'll need galoshes. You know?
Give me a letter. Give me a random letter. I'm gonna give you 3 things. Random letter. What I'm gonna take with me?
J.
Random letter. J.
What?
All right.
Easy.
I'm taking joints.
See?
I'm taking the 2 juggalos from ICP, and I'm taking judo.
Jack Daniels?
Wow.
I'm just taking straight judo with me, because I gotta defend myself against the 2 ICP guys. I'm gonna imagine eventually.
Do you?
They're going to get on
You
me.
know. Here's the thing. There's gonna be plenty of women to go around for probably the first 7 to 8 years, but then somebody's gonna start getting possessive out there. And if you know karate and there's no weapons, I think you become the alpha male of the group, if you're not already. Basically, what you're saying is you're only here because I told you to be here. Because I wished you as one of my letter wishes.
I think you're the
So-
alpha male of the group because you're not an ICP.
Yeah, that's probably fair enough of a point.
You're a grown
Graham,
man
let's-
who doesn't paint his face?
Ganja, guns, and
So Dan's all about drugs, violence, and sex. So Dan's basically just like a rap or a rock video, just on an
Hey,
island somewhere
okay.
with bitches. So you are a rap video,
just think of it as classy though.
a classy rap video.
Okay. But
So
you don't want
so
galoshes
you're not
to your
pouring
feet?
like you're not pouring like the champagne waterfall down the bitch's ass crack, right?
no.
Or
I'm
slapping
making the
coconuts,
champagne waterfall.
coconut
guys.
nuts against their face with your fake bamboo dick. You're just gonna you're keeping it classy.
Keep it
So
classy.
you're talking
You know,
Hefner.
Monocles and
Let's
like
ready up. Let's ready up so we can
top
keep this party
hats,
rolling.
white gloves.
People don't
like,
want to listen to us just talk without playing. Let's ready up, guys. Let's go. Let's go.
I am ready. I've been
Let's
ready.
ready up.
Fucking
I'm not
born.
even in your group anymore.
Yeah, you are.
You should be.
You're high.
Yeah, you are. Let's go. Come on, dude. We haven't been drinking that much.
Yeah, you're in the group.
It says to battle.
Says you are.
You have to go up to the chat and you have to click ready up again. Down the
Yeah,
left
but the
call.
chat window's gone.
Are you really this bad, dude? Come on, click at the top.
I'm looking at what you want from me. Oh, there it is.
All right, ready up.
You would cry too if it happened to you.
Hey, Graham, just if you can, if your thing starts beeping, just mute your mic real quick.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
All right, so here we go. Coming up now, I want to ask you this. Have you guys ever thought about what your ultimate dream would be outside of this planet or outside of this world? I'm talking like dreams that you normally win. Like, I'm not talking about making $1 million, having a successful life. I'm talking about, have you ever thought of one crazy thing you wish you could do that might have a crazy after effect? I have one. I want to see if you guys have before I share it. Well, actually, here, let me go ahead and share you mine, just in case it might spark something. I always thought it'd be amazing to be able to jerk off in space. I'm not talking like inside a space station. I'm talking floating out there, cocked to the wind, jerking off against gravity. And here's my reason why. An object going propelled away from the planet at a certain distance will continue to travel in that direction. And I'd have to imagine that if I blow a load out there into space, it's going to hit an asteroid. It's going to hit a planet. It could possibly hit something where that's going to then go hit somewhere else. And eventually a planet's life form, the entire population of life on that planet, might somehow be genetically started from this load I blew billions of years ago out in the solar system. Now, can you top that dream? Because I'm telling you, that dream right there, it's not. I'm not even being selfish with it. I mean, I'm trying to share me with the galaxy, right? I'm launching myself out there.
Right now, an out of this world dream for me is not living in my mom's house.
Yeah.
Does that count?
I mean, if that's your dream, if that's your out of the world dream, I mean, I guess it would have to count. I can't say it can't.
I mean, I'll take what I can get at this point.
Well, in Southern California, it's
I'll live on your jizz
it's a pretty
planet.
far-fetched dream if you say you want to move out.
Dude, I'm thinking about putting real estate up there. Real estate.
I'll be the manager of your property.
Well, here's the thing. You know, if my jizz planet's out there, I'd imagine it's probably the size of Earth. And if it's the size of Earth, we know that only 4 billion people can really truthfully populate that planet without causing some type of like global stress on it. And you know what? I think because it's my seed out there, I should be the one that says who gets to be the 4 billion. And to say that you just think you're going to be able to go out there and be one of my 4 billion jizz buddies, I don't know, dude. I mean, you're talking about some supreme company when you think of a planet full of 8 billion people. Are you telling me that you think you're one of the top 4 billion people on this planet?
I'd like to think so.
I would say you absolutely are. That was a trick question. I wanted to
Yeah.
see if you would self-deprecate.
I mean-
yes, I had to imagine every American, as selfish as it sounds, is probably in the top 4 billion of the... Well, no, I can't
wouldn't
say every.
say
There's some
every
shitty
American.
fucking Americans, yeah. Can we say 65%?
I don't know about even that. I mean,
What would you put? What kind of percentage of Americans of one? We have one. Here's what we have. We have 300 million people in our country. All right, so you
That's a
got to
lot of
start there. So 50% of that's only 150. So
yeah,
we're
but
talking 4
so
billion.
many people are
So-
shitty.
But you have to look at the other. Are you taking anybody from India?
Yeah.
You have a country full of 1.4 billion people, and you're taking somebody from India.
Well, you know, there are some people in India who are better than some of the shithole people
The
here.
place where all you hear about in the news is rape.
Look, if you could get away with rape, wouldn't you do it?
Well, here's the thing: am I getting sex on the reg or am I not? Because I mean, if you're getting sex on the
Why
reg,
is that?
would you
Why
rape?
is that a difference maker?
I think it
cool
would,
when you
dude.
feel
I
like
think
it.
people. I don't know enough rapists, I guess, but
winning the
I have
lottery. Do I have a good paying job already? Come
I
on.
have to tend to think that rapists are guys who aren't getting sex on the reg without forcing it.
It could be the other way around.
You think they're just getting it all the time? They have to go ahead and say, you know what? I'm getting so much sex, I need to go ahead and fill in these non-sex gaps with rape.
Could be. It's like, man, I need my fill.
I'm gonna go out rape. Then
go
how come whenever you hear about these rapists, all these rapists, you never hear about the lady who goes, I remember dating him and him being a great guy.
Because it's in India.
He raped me, but he was real sweet about it.
But what I'm saying is, if they're raping for a cause or whatever, then don't there be good rapists out there?
There could be. Don't judge.
The moral rapist.
But then how come we never hear them? That's kind of what I'm getting at. How come you never hear
Because,
about these legitimate rapes?
They don't want the public eye, they do it for the cause. They don't want the attention.
Do you buy into legitimate rape?
I don't even know what that means.
It's what the American senator or the congressman said. Legitimate
Oh
rape is
my
when a
God.
woman is raped,
Oh
she'll
my
only
God.
become pregnant with the baby if she decided her body wanted to have that baby.
That's.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've heard anything dumber than that.
Right?
You know
And the
what?
fact that
Embarrassing that
I
these are
want
elected
that
officials of our
baby.
country.
And my-
yeah, and these are the guys that make the fucking rules for us and try to say we're looking out for the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you've been raped.
Oh,
Right,
let's
right,
rape
yeah,
him and
yeah.
see if
First
his
of
body
all, why
accepts
is a
or
guy
denies the baby.
why is a guy mentioning anything about a woman's rape to begin with? Like,
Because
The
they want to. It's another reason to make abortion illegal.
do you think that guy is more likely to rape because he thinks of legitimate rape as being like an okay idea? Like
No.
he rationalized in his
I don't know
brain
about that.
legitimate rape. Do you think that guy would be likely enough then to legitimize
But there
his
probably
own rape
is
of
somebody
somebody?
out there that will, or has.
They'll just
used
say,
it to
well,
justify
that guy said that if I raped her, she'd only get pregnant if she wanted it, and since she got pregnant, she must have wanted it. Like, can the
Well,
guy
look.
use that as?
Look, anyone who gets raped wanted it, okay?
Is
Because
that what you're saying?
guys don't just impose their will on you.
Right.
You
There's
know?
no way they can. There's no way a man can physically hold down a woman and force his way.
Yeah,
There's
that
really,
never would happen.
It's There's really no way. It's kind of up there with aliens as far as like, those things people try to make you believe that aren't real.
Exactly.
The whole
and
the
it's never
women are
something
the
I would try to do.
yeah right. Do you
Out
think
of
the
the
Queen
realm
of
of
England,
possibility.
like the old Queen Elizabeth, the one that they make all the movies about? Are you talking about the dirty royal family?
Yeah, she's
back
still
when,
alive.
No. The ones like back when like King Henry VIII would have like 4 wives, and he would just
gotcha.
have one beheaded because the church said you couldn't get divorced. So
Yeah.
he'd just have her
well,
beheaded so he could marry some. No, hold on. Do you think any of those queens, the legitimate queens, when there was no king, do you think they ever raped anybody? They ever raped a guy? They ever
I don't
forced
think they
themselves upon a
had
guy?
to. I think the
Right,
threat
because
of
it was almost
death
like it
and
was like-
beheading was more of a,
It was a deterrent, just I'm gonna take one for the
Do
team.
it.
I'm gonna
Of
take
course
one
I
for
do.
the team, right?
Yeah.
Now, do you think that
After
the
are
queen
my
would?
biscuits.
You think the queen ever washed her vagina?
Back in the day, like
I'm sure at some point.
You
rich
think a
people
dude-
probably got to bathe like weekly.
Back in the day when there wasn't bathing wasn't really cool. Do you
They
think
had
there's
enough
ever a
water.
dude? There's ever a dude who went down on a chick that hadn't showered in like 2 weeks or bathed in like 2-3 weeks?
Dude, there's probably a dude that went down a chick that hadn't showered in 2 or 3 years.
Today? Do you think
Today, maybe even today.
You think? Well, I mean, how often do
Probably
you
in
think
some
the average
parts of the world.
prostitute? How often do you think the average prostitute probably bathes?
Once
not
a
trying to
week
think
is
about
pretty hard, dude.
Well,
If you
luckily
can't
the
even
phone-
pull once a week, you're lazy.
If you can't pull once a week, you're lazy.
You're lazy.
Dude, it's beyond lazy if you can't pull once a week.
Really?
And I
about
would know.
What about the guy from 27 Hours?
127 hours?
No, the guy from 27 Hours. The guy that only has one arm.
That was 127 hours.
Was it? Well, I guess that's probably a lot longer than
I didn't even
27
see the
hours.
movie.
Well, I guess, yeah. I mean, if I was only trapped for like a little over a day, I guess I probably wouldn't cut my arm off.
I would've cut my fucking. You can't. There's nothing. That's
Yeah,
gonna get
for
me
one
cut my
day,
arm off.
no.
Right? After the first 4 hours, I'm panicking, dude. I'm cutting that bitch off. I gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out of here.
Gonna miss Breaking Bad.
I thought of a new invention.
Oh, that's right.
Why don't people make ass knives?
Oh, they got Graham. No.
Make what?
An ass knife. Like, I was thinking about, like, you could put in, like, I seen the old skit where, like, you know, what if a guy had a gun in his ass? But literally, why don't people have knives that they can put in your ass that won't cut you, but at any given moment, you can pull out a knife that nobody would expect?
You know how hard it is to pull a knife out of your ass even without pants on?
I don't think it's that hard.
You risk
No, I'm not
pulling
talking.
your asshole
I'm not
out of your
talking
ass.
like. I'm not talking like sequestered inside the beehole. I'm talking like just within the folds of your crack, like, you know.
Like
you
it pops out like Wolverine's blades or something.
Well, you just reach in and pull it out. Like it's just between your butt cheeks. Like it's long enough so you don't. It's wide enough so you don't have to like squeeze it to hold it in there.
Do that.
But it's not thin enough so it will just fall right out. You know. Yeah,
And
you
I'm
can
pretty
dishwash.
sure they figured it out in
Dishwasher
prison.
safe. Right? You think people keep their shanks in their butt? That's a good idea. I bet they do. I would keep my shank in my butt.
I'd keep just so I don't get a dick in my butt instead.
Oh, you put it in reverse?
Yeah, it's like, you know what?
You put
Go
the point
ahead,
inside
buddy.
out?
See what happens.
Dude, there's those anti-rape things that women can put up their vages that cuts the
Yeah.
shit out of your penis.
Oh, the ones that they
That's-
had during the
that's-
Olympics?
That alone makes me not ever want to rape
That's
someone.
like reversing over a parking thing.
It's like it's like the traps. Like you put your dick in, and then it's got like little like little
Chinese
spikes or
finger
whatever.
trap, but it's got
Yeah,
spikes in
basically
it.
it's what it was. It's basically what it was. It's yeah.
And then you can go to the police and be like, "Look, go find the guy with his dick as string cheese."
And
he's
like the
one who
harder
did
they
it."
push, the like harder it clamps down and starts making them pass out and bleed. Like yeah. That guy will probably still rape. What if you're into pain though? What if you're one of those rapists who's like a masochist, and now this chick's just making you fucking harder, dude, because she's causing this much pain to you?
I mean, you'll be in pain and you might enjoy it, but I mean, your
It'd be
dick
the
is gonna
last
look
time.
like Swiss cheese.
Bleeding out the dick's not good for anybody.
It
No,
won't be.
it's not- that's-
You never heard a guy say, "Thank God I bled from the dick"?
Yeah, right. Oh,
Never.
It's
yeah,
only
those are words that
lacerations
have
to the
never
dick.
been uttered.
thank God for that.
What would it be like to bleed from the dick?
I don't want to walk around with my dick
Said
looking like
said
a fork,
no man ever.
Right?
Well,
Oh, he
since
can
we're
breathe
talking-
better now.
Since we're talking about, let me go ahead and drop a
Could
a
breathe
penile
better now.
a penile mutilation story on you from when I was working on the ambulance.
Oh, great.
So
Oh God.
Oh man.
we get a call for laceration, which of course that you find out means anything from I cut myself with a butter knife to I cut my dick off with a butter knife. So,
Wow.
good game, guys.
How
Did
do
we
you cut
win?
anything with a butter knife?
I don't even know if we won that shit.
I can't even cut butter with a butter knife.
So anyways, we get called for laceration. We get there, the door's unlocked. We walk in. As soon as you open the door, there's like a blood trail from a horror movie going up the hallway, probably 15 feet in front of us, and it veers to the left. So I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and follow this bloody mess trail, right? We go walking in, and around the corner you see another living room, blood trail going across some carpet into the living room. All right, let's follow this blood trail in the living room. You go into the living room, follow the blood trail. Guy sitting on sofa, bunch of towels over his dick. Towels just soaked with blood, right? All right, sir, you know what's going on here. He's like, well, I was in the shower and I was washing myself, and out of the blue, I decided I didn't want to have my testicles anymore.
Uh,
So he's like, so I walked to the kitchen and I got a knife out, and I started to cut them out, and I got the first one out, and then I realized, what am I doing? I think I do want my testicles.
oh, well.
So I walked to the phone and called 911, and then I came over here and sat down. But I was thinking, oh no, my testicle's still in the kitchen sink. I need to go get it. I need to go. Ready up, guys. Come on, ready up. My
I'm
testicle's in the kitchen
ready.
sink.
Left it in the pickle jar.
I need to go get it. We're like, all right. He's like, so I walked into the kitchen sink, and I washed it off and set it on a towel. So I'm like, all right.
off?
Yeah, he washed it off. So I go, okay. So I have my partner go get it, and she
She
goes
gonna get
into the
infected.
she goes into the kitchen, dude, and she comes back with this paper towel, like a brawny paper towel between two hands, and there's this washed testicle sitting on this brawny towel, dude.
Uh-huh.
I guess it's not really that
Terrible.
great of a story, but that guy cut off his nuts, dude. Oh,
Yeah,
the best part was, yeah. It was up, ready up. Who's not ready? Oh, we're in the queue.
We're
All right.
We're queuing.
Yeah, sorry.
Híjole.
Yeah, I've been drinking, homie. The best part was, dude, is that was there a best part? I mean, cut himself. Oh yeah, the butter knife. He used a butter knife to do it. That I swear to God, Denny's would have thrown out for being too dull. Like, I don't know how long this guy must have sat tagging his beanbag with this thing, but he must have been severing that bitch for, I don't know how long. Cause dude, the vas deferens, the fucking cables that hook to your nutsack to your dick hole, they're fucking, dude, they're strong, they're thick, dude. They're not something. It's more like have you ever taken like fishing wire or like nylon rope, taken a knife and like cut it like towards like you make it like into a bend and you kind of cut the rope or the fishing line. It kind of had like, it must have like that kind of tensile strength to it. Like it's nothing that's like just gonna kind of cut right through. You gotta really like kind of grip it and rip it.
It's making my stomach hurt.
Yeah, well, how many do you think that guy's felt when he's pulling his fuking innards out through his nutsack?
Well, probably pretty
He's not
great,
right.
considering he did half the job he wanted to do. Hey,
He's a very
I
determined
don't want
person.
my balls anymore.
Was he like autistic or something? I mean, Down
No, I think he
syndrome?
was.
Really fucked
I
up
think he
or
was a
something.
guy. I think he was just a dude.
He just decided, yep, testicles.
That's what he said, man. He's decided today.
So he
He
wasn't
just
on
decided-
bath salts when he did this?
Today's no, he was totally lucid. He was totally coherent. He was just a guy who decided his right nut
He's looking at eating
testicle had to
flesh.
go. Right. Ooh, speaking of flesh, baby meat. Just I don't want to talk about it, but
What, human veal?
just baby meat, yeah, human veal. So like, let's get a better dream. I don't like your guys' dream. I think they're pretty shitty. I think you guys can do better. I need a dream. I need a fun dream. I need a dream. Out of the house isn't really a dream. That's kind of like just a goal. To me, that's a goal.
not having a house, that's just getting out of the one I'm in.
I think that's more of a goal, though. I don't really see
How
that
about,
as a dream.
How about
Like something
cutting
outlandish.
one of my nuts off?
Like, I mean, if that's a dream, it's more like a horror story. But fuck it, dude. I guess each their own. If that's the story you want to be able to tell your grandchildren one day.
I want to be able...
Your grandpa hit the pinnacle of his life the day he cut his right testicle out.
Right? That's why we only have boys in our family.
Right? Because John's still under the assumption that the right testicle has the women and the left testicle has the boys.
Yeah.
Well, you're telling me that's wrong?
And then I can only have boys.
I got a good dream.
That's right.
That's
That's right. No, I want to dive into this. That's right. Graham, our very own Graham.
I only got one nut.
Cancer survivor of his own, Lance Armstrong one nut style.
That's right.
Let's talk about this. Let's dive into this a little bit if you don't mind.
I mean, how many boys does he
That's
have?
cool.
Huh?
I really want to dive into this. Do you subscribe under the fact that you only can have girls out of one side and boys out of the other? Like John somehow decided that's how science works.
I mean,
I don't
one's an
know.
X and one's a Y, you know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right? That's
So
don't
basically
know.
in our
You-
YouTube
about
told
that.
me.
in our last episode we actually had a discussion. Would you rather have one testicle or one eye? I guess for you the fucking debate's not really that hard.
No.
Yeah, it's not.
It's
fine.
already been made. This guy's lucky. He already knows. So go ahead. Can you explain to us any type? I don't really, because I don't see any. Other than aesthetic, I don't see any negative side effect to having one testicle. I mean, here's the
Yeah,
thing.
not
let's,
really,
Let's
like-
be honest. Let's be honest. One testicle, you would take one testicle over one leg, one arm, one fucking eyeball, probably.
One testicle.
One anything.
Right? Let's because this is the guy who's actually lived it. Let's hear, Graham. Is there anything you would trade to have your nut back? Was there any body part you would give up just to have a nut back? And
Nope.
I have another question. Okay.
Maybe,
Second
Hair
question.
doesn't count.
Have you
maybe,
ever had a
like-
woman? Oh, okay.
An appendix, because I still have my appendix and it doesn't do
Or-
anything.
Oh, that's fair. Or a kidney. Well, no, I'd keep both my kidneys probably before I got rid of a nut.
Maybe trade an appendix for it, but like nothing useful. Like,
Right? Because it's just
I'm
a
cool
nut. You
without
come to
it.
realize that, right?
Yeah.
You come to realize it's just a
Yeah.
testicle. Have you ever had women turned off by one nut?
no.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that it would be a big deal. I really don't. And we had this conversation, like I brought up the fact that maybe a woman would be expecting to grab two.
Oh God!
Now
I just
she might be
crashed into somebody on our
expecting to
team.
grab two.
I
but
will
don't
save
think,
you, Green
I don't
Baron.
think she would be totally put
I'm
off
down.
by the idea with one.
I
If
catch
anything,
it,
does it mean she just has less work to do?
Yeah, that's one less ball in her mouth.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, she can just fit more in there.
Unless she doesn't suck dick.
Now, who would we know that would do that, though? I don't know.
I don't
any
know.
woman.
My ex-girlfriend, soon-to-be girlfriend tomorrow. Maybe
So for all,
her.
Tomorrow.
for all those people who don't know, John's been on a 6-year blowjob hiatus.
Jesus Christ.
Because apparently there's women out there who only feel that they're only able or willing to let you go down on them. They're not willing and able to then return the favor.
Wait, this
Yeah.
isn't the 90s anymore. This is.
Yeah.
This is
What is this, the
2015.
60s? What is that?
Even in the 60s, big dudes were getting blowies.
I'm pretty sure
There's a
98
caveman out there that's got more blowies than I have.
I'm pretty sure 98% of all pornos start with a chick blowing a dude.
Well, look,
Yeah.
just for my defense, now you know why there's rape.
You're right. It's the lack of blowjobs. That's what's leading to the increase in rape in our country. And it says, oh, I just ran into a fucking tree. But yeah, that must be it, huh? So,
I mean-
so you think if the government did a study and they got people together and they said, look, we need to research this. We need to find out why rape is so prevalent, not only in our own country but in all the rest of the world. You think that the findings would come back saying, well, Mr. President, we found out that really it's just not enough blowies.
Yeah.
We've come to the conclusion that if a woman would just blow a dude, there'd be a lot less rape out there.
Yeah, there'd be like government programs to start women to give blowies and
Right,
There'd
like
be like-
classes, like government-funded classes to take blow
Like
classes.
Yeah.
stamps,
tax
blowjob.
write-offs.
Food stamps. Fuck me. Really?
I mean, imagine just government sanctioned.
Get your man to sign off on tax write-offs.
Yeah,
how many times you blow him a week?
That
Like
that
a
would be
punch
it.
card.
You
Like
need
a punch
government
card.
sanctioned blowjobs.
Yeah, just have, you go to a local accredited office.
Government subsidized blowjob.
Yeah,
Just
you-
fucking
you have-
ripped it.
You have, like,
Uh.
the lady who does what she does all day. And you get your ration of blowjob.
You think there's a chick out there that's just willing to suck dick all
Your
day,
ration.
though?
I bet there is.
You think there's a chick who's just like looking forward to like waking up at 6 in the morning going, shit, at 9 o'clock I get to blow dudes from 9 to 5.
There are chicks
Yeah,
out there that
pro
blow
golf
guys
guy.
for crack. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do it just, for a job.
Well, that's probably pretty true. I'd have to imagine, yeah. I mean, like, do crack whores? I don't think crack whores really have standards, do they? I guess that's probably why
No.
they're called their crack whores.
No, their standards is, do you have money or crack?
Is it crack? Would a mime make a good crack whore?
I don't see why not. I mean,
You don't
'Cause
have to do
like-
much to sign for that.
Now, like, and like with the whore, you don't really want them to talk anyway, right? I'm pretty sure that I don't know. I've never had a prostitute. Has anybody have a prostitute who can chime in on whether or not prostitutes talk during sex?
I wouldn't be able to
Never.
tell you, but I'm pretty sure they do whatever you tell them, considering you have to pay them.
I guess that's fair, right? Do you think you could ever get a prostitute to recite poetry to you from like Robert
yeah.
Frost?
Yeah,
While you're banging.
uh-huh.
Do you think she'd
My
be put on
friend,
by that?
My friend Benjamin Franklin can coerce her to do damn near anything. Get her to do my damn homework if I felt like it.
How big of a dick do you think Ben Franklin had? You think he's just packing an average one, dude, or you think he was packing one?
I
with a
don't
big
know.
hog?
You don't sit around inventing shit for attention because your dick's huge.
Right? But he didn't
Oh,
invent.
but I invented the lightning bolt.
But he really didn't invent any type of dick
The
altering
lightning bolt.
like inventions, right? He wasn't really. It doesn't seem like he was too worried about his dick, because I don't remember them saying Ben Franklin, inventor of the dildo, or Ben
only
Franklin,
founded, like,
inventor of the dick
lightning or
sheath.
whatever,
Like I don't
right?
remember hearing any of that being Ben Franklin's idea.
No. If his dick was huge, he would have invented, like, something better.
Like what? What would a big dick Ben Franklin invent? What do you think big dick?
The
Okay,
fleshlight.
okay. Based on
Fucking
what
purse
Ben
for it?
Franklin did invent, how big do you think Ben Franklin's dick is? Based on let's go over some of the
Why do you think
inventions.
he invented the bifocal?
printing. Hold on. The printing press, the bifocal, right? Did he invent
He
the
had to see
telegraph?
that
No,
shit.
like he didn't invent electricity, by the way. Fucking Mother Nature invented electricity.
No, he invented the lightning bolt.
The lightning bolt. Fuck you.
Yeah, he
You
invented
dude.
the kite.
You invented the lightning bolt. All you gotta do to make lightning is fly a kite with a fucking key on it.
Fuck
Yeah.
Zeus. That was Ben Franklin.
Yeah.
All right, so
Zeus ain't got shit on Ben.
how big do you think Ben Franklin's dick was then? And do you think?
Considering he's on the $100 bill, also,
Oof, right
not
there.
very
I
big,
think
dude.
right. Oh, you're thinking that compensates for it.
yeah, it's
I
like,
would
oh,
think-
I have no dick.
I would think if I was to make money, right? I'm in the government. I'm in the Federal Reserve. I'm making money. I would have to tend to believe that I'm gonna put the guy with the biggest dick on the biggest denomination.
Backwards, man.
You think so? So you're telling
yeah.
me that Washington's got the smallest dick out of everybody?
No. Washington
He's on the one,
has,
dude. He's on the one.
He has the biggest dick.
And he's got the
If you really
biggest.
want to go there, it's Abraham
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Oh, he's on the. Oh, cause he's on a penny.
He's on a fucking penny, dude. He's
So
packed with
so
sprinkles.
would the penny be his dick and the $5 bill be his nuts? Then how are we gonna do this?
That's meat and potatoes there, man. That's
Has
huge.
to be. Is he the only one? No, Washington. Washington's on two denominations, right? He's on coin and dollar. Or-
Yeah, so Washington's
bill.
dong is still pretty nice because he's on the one, but his
Yeah,
balls are immense
Isn't
because he's on
Hamilton on the
But
dime
isn't
and
it-
on the 10?
Is it? Yeah. Is it Washington on the 5-cent piece? What's Washington on?
the quarter.
Quarter.
Oh fuck! He's on the quarter.
Jefferson's on the nickel.
And Franklin
Isn't
isn't Franklin the $half? Isn't Franklin the $half?
Mm-mm.
Or not
Kennedy.
Franklin. I mean no, not. Oh,
Hey,
it
I
is
got a
Kennedy.
nickel right here in
I,
front of
I
me.
meant
Who's
I
this?
meant to say Roosevelt, but you're right. It is Kennedy. Kennedy's
You don't
on
know
the-
your money, motherfucker.
Why
The
is
nickel's
Kennedy?
FDR.
Do you think Kennedy's on the 50-cent piece because that's the hole in his head?
I think Kennedy's on the 50-cent piece because the hole he left in your head when he was done with you.
Oh, you think he skull fucked me in the future, huh? Damn.
He might. Not
But then
you.
when I know, but if you say my
Broaden
mom,
Dane.
Terminators in the
Let's
future
ready
are
up,
gonna
let's
look like
ready
they're
up,
all gonna
let's
look
ready
like
up.
JFK.
let's ready up. Wow. All right, John. I have to take it serious here with you, buddy. This is Graham kind of probably could get behind this a little bit. John, I have a rare type of ball cancer, buddy, and the doctor says the only way for me to cure it is that I have to find a friend who's willing to be basically sutured to my ball sack
You're
to
gonna
ball
die.
sack for a year, and I need to find out like what would you want in return for us to be ball sack to ball sack for a year, my friend. Like what?
Doesn't sound very good.
What payment?
No, it's
Okay.
up to like I have to come to you, my friend. Like you're the one with the nutsack. I need your healthy, blood engorged nutsack to heal my.
Wait,
Who's
you're
not ready
cutting it
to?
off, are you?
No, I want to maintain it. I want to try to keep them. And, you know, if something happens, I might have to lose one. But I really want to try to keep them both. So the doctor said there's this rare surgery where they can hook you up to somebody else's ball sack, and that you'll be able to keep both your ball sacks. But it takes a year.
No, for
And-
that
and-
year,
Regenerates
can we walk
them.
around, or are we just laying in
No,
bed?
we can walk around, but we're literally
That sounds
attached to the
painful,
ball
though.
sack. I mean, we could get some jeans specially made so we can.
That's fine.
You know,
I got
We're just-
a great idea.
we'll just be belly
But
to
then
belly.
the question is, do you walk ass to ass or
No, we're balls to ball. We're
like,
belly to belly. We're
front
belly
to
to belly.
front? Oh, you're
Yeah,
belly
we're
to
front to
belly.
front. So if one of us gets a boner, the other one's feeling it.
That's
Ooh.
enough.
Oh man.
I want
For a
50%
year,
of your
that's
household
rough.
income every year. For the
Okay.
rest of your
For
life.
the rest of my life, okay.
And I want one guaranteed blowjob a month by the person of my choosing, of which you must pay for.
So am I
I think
allowed to
that's
barter?
fair.
Is this a take it or leave it?
This is a take it or leave it, because I have both of my nuts.
So I have to sit here and say, is my ball sack? I would have to say it's probably not worth half my household income, dude. I
well,
don't think
you're
you
going
made.
to lose your ball sack.
But
my
I
friend.
think what we're talking about here is an opportunity to gain something that maybe not just a story in a book you could write down the road. Maybe even sell the movie rights, which you could have said, I want the movie rights, I want the book rights. I think now you're
Who's going
talking.
to want to watch that fucking movie?
Are you kidding me, dude? Honey Boo Boo was on TV. You're telling me you can't find anybody to watch two dudes hooked at the nutsack together for a year? I guarantee that's fucking. I bet if we were able to pitch that to TV, they would say, "When do we get your nutsacks hitched together?" I guarantee that would be reality TV gold for somebody.
Sam
You know, if
Fox.
you're belly to belly,
A
you can find
friendship
some
story.
kinky women. I bet too. All
All
right.
right. Because that's
You're
like
gonna
really easy. That might
get
be
a
some
special
easy
bong
TV.
Well, when my boner's rubbing on his boner, I'm not really gonna be in the mood. You know what I'm saying?
So we have to have a rule like only one of us was allowed to take Viagra.
You might be after like a couple months, man.
I
Yeah.
mean, look,
I don't know.
unless we're gonna run a train on some bitch and DP her, it would be perfect for her. You know, we're already built in that position. But
What
for
if
me,
I'm like, what if I'm really fucking cut, dude, and I'm ripped, I'm looking sexy? You don't think you'd ever get a gay thought, dude?
What did you? I didn't even hear what you said, but I
If
know
I,
it's
if I was
fucking outrageous.
if I was all ripped and sexy, you don't think you'd ever get a gay thought, dude? We're hooked together. You feel your fucking boner rubbing against my six-pack abs, dude. You don't think you're gonna bust a nut?
Abs?
You don't think you're gonna bust a nut on my six-pack, dude?
No.
At some point.
6-pack. I got a keg working.
You know
here,
what?
Man.
The more you talk about it, the less I even want half of your yearly income.
When was
I might have to take.
Boomerang.
I might have to take all of it.
When was the last time you stand by? Sorry, I lost my train of thought now.
Oh, look at that triple strike.
Shit. Well, all right.
The
Zanga.
last time I shit earlier today.
Conscious. Some conscious nonsense. It's
I don't know.
nonsense.
I'm kind of lost for words right now. I really don't know what else. You know what state I hate the most?
Massachusetts.
Vermont.
Why?
When have you ever heard anything Vermont's ever done for anybody?
Ben and Jerry's.
Damn, that's
Bullshit.
a pretty big one.
Oh, let's just go ahead and say Ben and Jerry's, and then have everybody say America's the second fattest country in the world behind Mexico. I think we can figure out something else that Vermont did besides make America fat.
You asked me
Yeah,
that. Don't
and I'm
tell me
telling
I
you,
like Ben and Jerry's.
you're telling me Ben and
Don't tell me
Jerry's.
Vermont
Ronaldo
cheddar
slave
cheese.
for your ice cream.
Cheddar cheese in Vermont has nothing against Wisconsin and Oregon, dude. Tillamook in Wisconsin and Oregon, and Wisconsin cheese.
Well, what about
I don't know.
Vermont
Boar's Head makes
fish?
a bomb Vermont cheddar cheese.
Fish is not from Vermont, so I don't know how you made that
Say
up.
fish.
Yeah,
Fish.
he's like, John's
The
like,
only
how about?
place you can get fish is fucking Vermont, man.
Oh, you meant the actual fish, or do you mean the
Yeah.
band?
No,
The band?
fish.
They're not from Vermont.
I don't think
Where
they're
they
from
from?
Vermont either.
Probably Southern California.
Well, you know,
Or San Francisco.
they make great
No.
maple syrup.
That's the village people. They're from
Vermont
San-
maple syrup, dude. That's hard to beat.
You can't beat Canadian maple syrup though, so Vermont's not really
with-
doing anything. Here's the
so-
Or
thing:
if you like to buy American.
Canada has fucking maple syrup cartels.
They have
alright?
maple syrup reserves.
That's how you know their maple syrup's the shit. People have fucking gang organizations to steal their maple syrup. All right, Vermont has shit on that. There's no way I heard somebody
Hey,
say,
you said
"Hey."
good, not the best in the world.
No, I said, what has Vermont ever done for us? They haven't done nothing, dude. I want to hear somebody from Vermont tell me something Vermont's done for us.
I like
'Cause-
Vermont, dude.
What, have you ever been there?
Yeah, my grandma used to live there.
Where'd your grandma live? Where'd she live?
Winooski.
Where's that at from? What's the capital of Vermont? Montpelier? Is that or is that New Hampshire?
Montpelier. And there
Oh, it
isn't.
is, okay.
It's the only capital of the state United States without a McDonald's in it.
What?
Yep.
Wow, that's a fucking great
There
fact
isn't
if that's
shit in
true.
Montpelier. There was like a J.C. Penney, and that's about it.
We got a Woolworths once. we shit ourselves for weeks.
That's Sears and Roebuck.
Oh my god.
Pull up,
dude.
motherfucker. Pull up! I died.
Do you think a mime would make a good salesman at Sears?
Maybe. What is he selling?
Hey, Graham. Would you let a mime perform your nut testicle surgery?
If he was qualified,
no,
why
probably
not?
How would
Yeah,
you
if
know
he
he's
was
qualified?
But how do I know what he like?
Exactly.
talk to the guy?
He doesn't need to talk to show you paperwork.
Any questions? Like, how would you like?
I don't need to have a conversation with the guy. Just be steady with your hand.
Yeah. I don't know.
How did you lose your ball?
He could be.
Cancer, dude. He's a survivor, bro.
Cancer, man.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
shit.
He's a
It's not
survivor,
funny
man.
anymore.
You know, they
I
don't
did
give
it.
you a month. They give
Yeah.
breast cancer month. What about you? You don't get no ball cancer month?
Yeah. What's up with that?
It's always because everybody loves boobies.
Hey, Graham, what month
It's
do you
never
want?
made a baby.
What month do you want, Graham? We're starting it right now. We're starting Ball Cancer Awareness Month. We want August. We're in August right now, right? Right?
Oh, I just shut down Graham on accident.
Sure.
Oh
no! You
Everybody,
You're going
Everybody
after
listening.
Skimmy J. Woo.
on behalf of BraHn Gaming and everybody, we want to go ahead and start the official August as Ball Cancer Awareness Month. We want to bring,
August is a shitty month,
we
dude.
want to bring attention to the fact that there is a disease out there that is stripping away half of a person's two-ball bag allotment, and look at Graham. He's able to work and live and play, and that's just really not fair. This
He's
guy
not
can
coming
do
out
all
with
that.
yellow wristbands trying to get
Yeah,
people's fucking
he's not having people throw rallies for him, and unless and I understand that boobs are beautiful and testicles kind of hang at an awkward area below your anus, but in their own right, I think they deserve to have their very own month, and so we're gonna start August as Ball Cancer Awareness Month, and from now on, throughout the whole month of August and October, because October starts with an O, and that looks like a testicle. So from now on, August and October are Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We're just going to call it 1 month, even though they're
Breast cancer or
separated.
ball cancer.
Ball Cancer, thank you, Dan. Ball Cancer Awareness Month, August and October.
And
I
for the
read
whole
somewhere
month
that,
of August, just wear a purple cock ring.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh. But,
Yeah.
we have to have 2 months. There's 2 nuts, right? There's 2 nuts. You need 2 months.
So August and September.
No, it's October and August, because October has the circle, like the
So the
testicle.
September's the dick in
You
the
need a
month.
break in the middle.
Oh yes, let's have September be Dick Cancer Awareness Month. So
What about
yeah.
colon cancer? That kills a lot of people.
Okay, well then that's got to be like November, right? Is that already breast cancer? It's got to be
We
the
gotta
back
come
end.
out with like little
gotta
ribbons
be
that
colon
associate
back
with each
end.
one too.
But then we have
Blood to the
but then we
dicks,
also have the
colon.
prostate. We have prostate cancer. We're gonna go ahead and say
Basic colon.
August through December is now Male Cancer Month. Women, you need to go ahead and do anything your man says now between August and December, because they could have any type of cancer at any given time.
But God
Right, we're gonna
forbid
say
you
that.
suck his dick.
Yeah, for God forbid, that's what you do. Man, you know what? You know what's going to happen? Here's the thing. Down the line,
Fucking
scientists
sandwich.
are going to find out that oral sex was the cure for cancer. And all these bitches who don't perform are going to
Gotta
be
feel
the cause of
bad.
cancer. And you know what? That's just not right. I don't think
It's
somebody
gonna be
should...
against the law not to give fellatio.
Yeah,
Hey, how do
I
I
don't-
drop a torpedo?
I'm telling you what, if they came out and
Spacebar.
said, vaginal sex, this is the cure for breast cancer, I guarantee you I'd be out there every day putting a stop to these horrible diseases.
Vaginal, huh?
I'd be out there, dude, every day, making sure we're all clean and safe, and that nobody has to lose a mother or a grandmother, because those are who I'm going to be saving, the moms and the grandmas.
See,
And
What about a
great-grandmas.
You should get your
And
own
the
holiday. for that.
great-grandmas. Okay, June is now having sex with people so they don't get cancer month. That is now, so now we have August through December is Ball Cancer Awareness
Preventative
Month.
Disease Sex Month.
Yeah, June is now Preventative Sex Month. July, let's rest during July. We need to take some time off July, light some fireworks.
Yeah, you
blow
need to
some
give a
shit
break.
up. Yeah, just break a little bit, New Year's
Let
resolution
your balls
should
cool
be,
down. They'll overheat. You
that-
gotta be careful.
the New Year's resolution should be that you're going to follow through with all of these months that will help so many people in so many ways. It's time that everybody starts giving back. We need to stop being a help me community. We need to use the healing power of sex more. I think we need to. Women need to use it more. Women.
Yeah. They didn't
You
make a
know-
song about it for nothing.
It's true.
You know, it's sexual healing, damn it.
And there goes Kobe B.
Yeah.
Jesus. And
Can we just
John's
make
going
June like let's have
down.
sex with Dan month?
Oh, fuck me
'Cause
up the
it's
ass.
my birthday
Well,
month.
that's not fair because
Hey, June's
that's
my
not fair to
birthday month,
anybody
too.
not named Dan. Yeah, that's not fair.
Well,
Dan
Um,
and Grahm month.
yeah.
No, I don't think we should label months with names. I think, how about this? How about we say, we got, okay, hold on. We got June is cancer prevention through sex month. July is rest month. August through December is have sex with whatever a dude says to prevent him from having cancer month. Or no, just because he could get cancer month. Month. I like month for all 6 of those or 5 of those months. January is going to be where you can we call January like the smorgasbord month, where you can just pick anything throughout any of the other months to do in January?
Sure.
So like, because I think there should be a month where you get to choose. I don't think you should always just be told what to do. Right? Don't you think people should be able to choose now and then what kind of sex they want to have to prevent cancer? I think then February should be anal sex to prevent throat cancer week or month. March should be oral sex to prevent rectal cancer month. Because you got to make sure you cover both those, right? Then we got April and May. I don't know, dude. What do the people want? Like, is everybody gonna be just fucking burned out? I think I'd be burned out by now.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be really tired.
I just feel tired now.
I'm a rest month. You just
we already have that, Joe. Should we just have 3 rest months? Do you think we need 3 rest months? But I think
maybe
people
4.
are gonna get. I think people are gonna get really antsy between April and May, between April and June, and then they're gonna lead the rape. April is now anti-rape month by having sex.
I think that's a good one to get behind.
All right.
We gotta cut down rape. You know what? And I'm gonna say May is now gonna be Women's Right Month, and it's Women's Right to have sex with men month. That's what it is. Or women. Women's Right to have sex with men or women month. Because women have rights too. And we need to acknowledge that. Because they're giving between August and December, they're giving. Between January, they're deciding what they want to give. February we're talking rectal to prevent oral. March we're protecting oral to prevent rectal, right? We got to make sure that they're doing their part. And so that's why April should be anti-rape month to protect the women. And women deserve 2 months. Because they're already getting November, kind of. We're taking breast cancer month from them. They don't get that no more. We're going to move that to May. We're moving that to May.
If April's anti-rape month,
yes,
then shouldn't May be rape month?
Let's ready up.
If you make May rape month, then you see who paid attention to April.
Oh. Well, then can we make May rape month and make April rape month and make May not rape month, because you can say April.
That's nothing to joke about, my friend.
Like, I don't really like the fact that rape would actually be involved in a holiday.
It doesn't seem joyful.
I don't really like that, to be honest with you. All right, everybody, have a great night. Later.
Toodles.